what is your one word, to describe that whole journey that you have gone through in DC?
It's a journey that I think penuh dengan asam garam. There's
Okay.
our kind of flavor because of it is not always like sweet things happening, right? There's a lot of things that I went through, but I think with the right tools, with the right I think right bullets on your, what do you call that, in your arms, I think you can go through it in a way that is a little bit smoother lah.
As at today, right? Since you are Malaysians 100 most inspirational in LinkedIn, right? I mean, who do you want to inspire through your work?
I think Tony Robbins mentioned that there are three types of people: entrepreneur, managers, and also artists. So I always regard myself as an artist. I always wanted to be entrepreneur, but I have to admit that's not me. I am someone who like to perform. I like to perform on stage, or either you give me any kind of platform, either LinkedIn or either sometimes Facebook Live. So I just wanted to perform, and I just wanted to inspire people to do more. And I think leadership has been one word that always resonates. You know, when you resonate with one thing, right? Whenever you see it, you get goosebumps. Whenever I came across the leadership books, someone recommended this is a good leadership books, I will get like a little bit like goosebump, and I wanted to check on it. And I always believe that leadership is one of the thing that really can drive human race forward. So meaning that you want to become a great nation, a great community, a great society, we need to have good leaders. And leadership is something that we don't learn that in school, right? We don't learn leadership in school. We don't learn even there's a lot of school of thoughts of leadership. And in Malaysia, I don't think that there is someone who like really I know we have Leaderonomics, we have Eclif, we have some institution, but there's no one like really take charge of how do we really develop leaders in Malaysia. I don't want to be, I don't see myself as being that person, but I'm seeing that I'm being a component of that inspire people to become a better leader. And it's not about me, it's about them, because I can see that a lot of the people that probably attended my programs, they become so much successful as compared to me. And I always cannot claim that they become successful because of me, because of course there's a lot of other journeys that they went through, right? I'm just like a tiny part of it, but having that tiny roles and seeing them become successful, especially I remember that people like I did one program in Polytechnic for Polytechnic students, right? And these people now becomes very like progressing in their career. After a few years, I met them back again, and then they remembered me. They remembered me, and I think that gave me a lot of satisfaction. And definitely, I cannot claim for their success because it's their hard work. I'm maybe about 3 days kind of their life out of so many days, but having that kind of contribution is what makes me like really fulfilled.
Wow, that's very inspiring, Johan, hearing these words from you. And truly, right, the way that you worded it, you were like 3 days touching that person's lives due to your contribution. And that's what I felt for you too. Your journey with me is color brain, and that was what I see, my little contribution in you. But that's enough to make me proud and to make me feel, wow, right, something that I can tell people. How would you want to be remembered?
To me, it's not really important, because of what matters is how people are impacted by you, how people benefited because of you, or something that you did to them that makes them even more successful. I think that is what's more important to me. I remember the interview recently by I think one of the great leaders that I always admire is actually Tun Mahathir. I know some of you might like him, some of you might hate him, but I think that's normal as a leader, right? But one thing that people cannot deny is actually he's a world-class leader. He's a leader at the global level, and one thing that he mentioned, because of his, after he stepped down, people's sentiment towards him is a little bit different. People started to ask questions. what are the legacy that you wanted to be remembered? And his answer was, how I'm to be remembered is not important. My legacy is not so much important, but how my people will be after I'm gone, that is more important. So I am totally resonate with that, and I totally agree with that, that whatever I'm doing, or how people will remember me, how people will acknowledge me, that is not so much important. Of course, I'm happy when people acknowledge me, but how their life has been transformed, how their life changed, how their life has been progressing, I think that is what's more important to me. I remember when people came to me after attended my sessions, maybe 3 or 4 years down the road, he became something, and then suddenly we bumped up, we met each other, and then they mentioned to me, Johan, thank you very much for the course, it truly changes my life. So that is actually the moment that I really felt fulfilled. I felt like so happy because of uh, being acknowledged in that way. Of course, the world doesn't know that I am the things that makes that successful, but that person acknowledged me, and of course I cannot claim for his success, because of his success, his work, and I'm only like spent about 3 days, not even 3 days, three maybe that short span of time in that, and the rest of it is his work. But to be able to put some tiny contribution in their success, I think that's what really makes me fulfilled. And if I can do it for one person, why not I do it like for more and more people? And the more people that I can impact, I think the better the world can progress. And at the end of the day, we will become even better as a society. And I think that's more important to me.
Wow, I'm impressed, Johan. Really impressed and inspired by you. Yeah, and truly, right, like what you say, right? I also, proud, that I play, a small part, that certification that I have, contributed in your life and in your success, right? I feel proud, truly, right, and honored that I have this opportunity to see who you are as at today. Yeah, yeah. And truly, right, Johan, you are still young in that sense, right? And your opportunity is still abundant. Yeah. So I wish you all the best, and hopefully that's the way, right? And you will continue to be in this LinkedIn, 100 most inspiration, people should follow you. Yeah. And I want that to be continue to see you in that level, right up there. Yeah. So thank you very much for coming to my show. And to all of you whom you have listened, hope you feel inspired and you like it. And please share, yeah, and and with the view that this can help someone, right? As the way what and Johan, both of us have, that in any way that we can play one small little part, that's it, right? This is what I strive to do. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.